welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This has all got to come out. It's peeing water everywhere. Got a towel under it, but it's all come through the floor again. So I'm just going to get rid of it. We dumped all the water 2 days ago in the street. 60 litres of fresh water all dumped in the street. Great. Hate to see it. So we've got no running water at all in the van, hot or cold, which is a pain. So I'm going to get this out, tidy it all up, and then see if I can just connect the pipes together for now, so we can just have water coming straight from the tank. That should work. Just bypass the boiler altogether and get it ready for the new boiler, which won't be coming for another 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll get this off and drain any remaining water in the tank and get it out, hopefully. Sharply. So we can do that emptying. I'm going to have to disconnect the gas pipe. I'll probably do it from there because it's easier. There's no gas in this van anymore. And then we'll have to disconnect the water pipes. Alright, pipe's disconnected there. It's all disconnected from the outside, so now it moves so I can help assist the water drain out, hold up a little bit. It's glugging away. And then just to remove the pipes and then see what I can do. Rightio, that's the pipe disconnected. That one popped off, that one I couldn't get off, so I had to cut it off. But we should still have enough pipe on there for the new boiler. If not, it doesn't really matter. But all I need to do, I should imagine, is put some stop ends on those pipes there for the time being. And then we'll be able to have at least cold water running, which is good for filling up the kettle to boil, to do washing up and brushing teeth and stuff like that. Because it is a pain without any water altogether. So I'm just going to whop that out. I'm going to take a piece of the pipe with me down to the hardware store and see if I can get something to stop them ends off. See what happens, I suppose. Nice gaping hole. So what I managed to get was a couple of these. That's all they really had, not much of a selection, but that fits in there quite nicely with a Jubilee clip. And then that just closes off. That should do the trick, hopefully. Right, they're on there. I'm just going to clean all this mess up, take that gas tap out, and we'll put some water in and see what happens. Wish me luck. Alright, moment of truth. We got water? Yes, we got water. Lovely jubblies. Okay, we've got running cold water again. And our fittings. A little bit of a leakage. Which one's leaking? Something's leaking. Hang on. Let's run that tap. Let's run it. See what's happening here. Nothing. Where'd that water come from there? Might just been nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything leaking now. Not for those. So I'm just going to run that for a bit. There's a little bit of water there though. I don't know where that came from. This doesn't seem to be leaking now. Let's try putting more taps on. Let's put this tap on. Doesn't seem to be leaking anywhere in a minute. Right, we'll keep an eye on that. Right, that's all been running a few minutes, and it seems to have stopped leaking now. There was a little coming out of the hot pipe, the little just weeping, not leaping, weeping out of that, but it seems to have stopped. Now, I don't know whether the seals need to swell up or something, I don't know. I'm not a plumber, but this is only a temporary fix. I could, if I'm really clever, is attach them so if they do leak, they'll just drip out of there. But I mean, water isn't peeing out everywhere. Actually, there's no water at all. So that may have done it for now. So next job is to seal that hole. So that vent's got to go back over that hole. Clean off all the old silicone there and screw that back in. Make sure no rainwater can get in there. Because obviously now that the boiler's gone, that was sealing it. So we're going to have to rely on that. It's a bit of a state, but that's all we can do for the moment. Alright, screwed that on with a generous amount of all-weather sealant underneath it, and I'll seal around it as well. Maybe even put some Chromopoll around it, which will hold off any rainwater getting in around that. Job's a good one. So that happened, and I've got a new one. Ta-da! Makes the others look bad now, doesn't it? That one looks bad now. I'm gonna have to do them all. Good morning, everybody. It is the 2nd of January, so Happy New Year to you all, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas anyway. It's early, we're in Eastbourne, because Tracy's car, Mrs H, is still in the garage being fixed. Obviously Christmas has been holding that up. So we spent the night in Seaford, parked up there, no problems whatsoever. Now I'm in the train station car park, and Mrs H works all the way over there at the end of the car park in the breast screening unit. She's over there at the moment just setting up for work. I'm parked here for the day until she finishes work, and then we're going to head off to Brighton where she is working tomorrow. £6, let's go turn that off. £6.80 to park here for the day. Not brilliant. The bays are quite small. I'm kind of hanging over a pavement a little bit, but should be alright. So I'm here today, and I'm going to clean the van up because it's a bit of a mess after the Christmas period, and Tracy's been off with her bad back and stuff, so I haven't been able to do much in the van. So a day of cleaning, video editing, and getting on with plans for the new year. This is my shiny new, or our shiny new, should I say, portable gas oven by NJ, the right choice. NJ? By NJ. Anyway, it is from Amazon, £164 or whatever. It's got stuff in it. It's an oven. So I'm going to cook some breakfast pizza. Why not? And show you how this works and how it performs. You can see us unboxing this and all of that. If you want to go and see that, it will be up here somewhere. But this is what it comes with. You get a thing here, one of these, what would you call that? A grill, whatever. And then you get one here with a tray and a thing there. That's the burner at the bottom. On the front, you got the temperature. You got a timer, analog timer, which goes up to 1 hour. And you get the control for the gas watts name. The gas watts name goes in there, sits there like that. Easy peasy. You have to open the door before you light it. And then you obviously lock your gas bottle. And then you hold that in, turn it around and click it on, and that does the schmoodle doodle. I need I need 2 hands to do it, so I'm going to see if I can prop you up somewhere. Hang on. Okay. Gas bottle's locked. Hold this button in here. Turn that around, hit the gas. Clickety click. It's on. Just like that. There's the flame. You hold this in for, it says, hold it in for about 8 to 15 seconds. 8 to 15 seconds. So I don't know how long it's been. Are you counting? There you go, it's all on. Time's on 1 hour, which is the maximum. I don't know how long this pizza is going to take, but we're going to go for it. I don't do cooking. Close the door. It's got a glass front. Hello, there's me. I don't normally do cooking, so we're going to give it a go. I've had instructions from Mrs H of what to do. We've got some mozzarella to go on this pizza, so we're going to slice that up, put that on there. We're going to let it get up to temperature, so we're going to preheat the oven. That's technical stuff, that is. That's cooking stuff, chef talk. And then we're going to stick it in. Hopefully it should take about 15-20 minutes. Alright. There is the breakfast pizza. There's the mozzarella. I've got to cut that open, pour out the juice, slice it up, put it on there. Obviously take that out of the wrapper too. Okay. Knife. I guess. No. I guess. No. How the fuck? How are you supposed to do it? Open it? Like a pack of crisps? No. I need scissors. Hang on. scissors. Right. Oh, juice. Oh, juice everywhere. I have to clean that now. Oh, juice. Juice, hello. Right. Alright, this is when I'm going to use the knife. I don't know how thin or thick to do it, but I suppose that'd be alright, would it? Like eggs. Okay. There is my sliced mozzarella. I don't know if that's too thick or not. Looks like egg whites. What does it taste like? Not bad. Alrighty, I've evenly placed the mozzarella around the pizza. Oven is, what are we on? Fast approaching, what, 160 degrees? I suppose we want to get up to about 180. I don't know. We'll stick it in. Let's just stick it in. There it goes. Good luck. Alright, so that's the time. We'll check it again in 5 minutes or so. Might have to turn. Mrs. H said you might have to turn it, but we'll check it every 5 minutes, I suppose. This oven uses the normal camping gas, this stuff that goes in, you know, your burners and whatnot, things goes in those things there, and it does seem to last ages, because I was quizzing Mrs. H last night about it, because she's been using it quite a bit, and she reckons it's the one gas bottle. She's done all sorts. She's gone, I've made lasagnas, I've made garlic bread, and we put sausage rolls in, and we've done all sorts of stuff on one gas bottle. So it does last quite a long time, a lot longer than the gas burner does. So bingo mass. It sits on these big old rubber feet, so it's like quite far off the work surface. It's even got rubber feet on the back. Don't know if you can see. Hang on, flip it over. There, look, you can see. Don't know why. Not like you tip it up, but maybe it's just if you did have it against a wall, then it would keep it off the wall. But I would suggest having it far away from walls anyway. It does get really hot to touch. It gets very, very hot, so you don't want to be touching it. The sides aren't too bad. The top gets really hot. But I've got it plenty of room around it and above it. Works really well there. Now I think the thing is to resist the temptation to touch it. What we found with this oven is it is hotter on the bottom than it is the top. So if you've got stuff on the bottom, just be wary of that. If you put chips in the bottom and the tray bit, they may burn if you don't keep an eye on it. The other thing is as well, which isn't a plus, more of a minus, is that it's really hard to regulate the temperature. I mean, it will go right up. We've had it up 200 degrees, but even when you turn this down, it doesn't really alter the temperature all that much. So if you wanted something on like 120 degrees, you're not going to be able to achieve that really. But you can. It sits around 180, 200. We find the best way to cool it down, if you want to cool it down a bit, is just open the door and then shut the door again. But apart from that, I mean, most things cook around 180, don't they? Because I know, because I'm a pro, and I apparently. Another cool thing is it comes with a bag, so you can put it in a bag, take it to the beach, cook a chicken or something. Why not? But other good thing about this bag is my EcoFlow Delta 2 fits in this bag, which is great when we want to take the EcoFlow to a coffee shop or something to charge it up. So I suppose in the summer when you're outside, campsites and stuff like that, and you're doing a barbecue, you could put the oven outside on the table, you could put some garlic bread in there, some chips, a pizza, whatever you want to accompany your burgers and stuff like that. So yeah, winner winner, isn't it? It's time to go in. I can hear stuff. Oh, it's doing stuff. Look at that. It's looking bubbly. It's dripping down onto that tray there, but I suppose that's what it's for. A bit watery in the middle. One thing it could benefit from is a light. There's no light in here, so it is a bit dark when you're trying to look at stuff, but yeah. Right, I'll shut the door. I do find it kind of naughty that I'm sat in a car park baking a pizza. Baking a pizza. Is that what I'm doing? Baking? Am I baking? It's kind of cool though, isn't it? In case you're wondering about what heat it gives off, I mean the sides, like I said, it's hot. It's like a hot radiator. At the top, you cannot touch it. The sides, there's no heat at all. You can feel a little bit of heat coming off the bottom, but there's no heat on there. None of this is hot. The cupboard door, hardly anything. Slight warmth there. There's quite a lot of heat coming off the back of it. This is fine. It's not hot at all. Just a tiny bit of warmth under the bottom of the cabinet there. The door's all right. All of this is okay. So yeah, it's good. I am quite impressed with the overall build quality of it. It's pretty solid. It's not too heavy either, so if you're worrying about the weight of it in your van, it's not too bad. But everything seems really solid, all the dials and everything. You know, got a nice metal button there. It's all pretty nicely done, I think. Metal handle on there, glass door, all of that. And I think it looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think it blends in with our stuff anyway. We've got the black and white theme, but I think it looks alright. Right, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm going in. Have a look. Oh yeah, man, it's getting crispy around the edges. I'm just going to turn it around a bit. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, mate. Just turn it around a bit. I think it's because Mrs H was saying to turn it around because it is hotter at the back of the oven. It's not a fan assisted oven, so. But that is looking pretty nice. I'll give that a little longer. Now that is a work of art. Look at that. Took 15 minutes. I'm a chef now. The cheese has got the stringiness. Look at that. Perfect. And there it is. Another good thing about it is it cools down really fast, about 10 minutes, and it's cool completely. So you can put a full-size pizza in it. You can cook most things, to be honest. Chicken, don't know if you get chicken in it. Get a small chicken in it. But yeah, for van life, you can cook just about anything. Opens up a lot of doors when it comes to your cooking needs. If you don't have a built-in oven. We used to have a built-in oven, but I took it out. We don't have any gas in this van at all now, because even our boiler is going to be run off the diesel here, and I wanted to get the gas bottle out, because I now use that as a locker. But this is a great replacement for the oven. Love it, absolutely brilliant. Link in the description if you want to go check one out or buy one yourself. I'm not sponsored, just my honest opinion. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. See you later.